The match between me and Samay is tied at 1-1, and this third game is going to be the game of glory. Now for the first time in the match, I will be having the white pieces, and I opened the game with d4. He played knight f6, and I started to adjust my pieces just like Magnus Carlsen. Then I played bishop f4, the London opening. Samay pushed e6, and now I developed my knight. Samay played d5, and I continued with e3. Samay attacked my center with c5, and I gave him a check with the bishop. He then bashed my London system and stopped the check by knight. So I castled, and he challenged me with bishop d6. But I didn't retreat. I moved my knight forward on e5. Now I gave him some threats, and fear was seen in his eyes as he played bishop d7. I trash-talked him a bit, and exchanged my light square bishop with his knight. Then I brought my other knight in the game through d2. He castled and I went knight f3. He locked the center with c4, and I completed my structure with c3. Samay played queen c7, and we exchanged some words here. I played a quiet move h3, and Samay trash-talked me on that. But then, he himself played a passive move, knight d7. I got overexcited and I mixed up my lines and played knight g5. Therefore, I started bluffing with my talks to get him confused a bit. He took my knight with his bishop and I recaptured with my pawn. Then Samay prevented the attack with h6. I was forced to retreat my knight. This made him crack his famous Kashmir joke. We both centralized our knights, and then he went queen b6. I brought my queen into the attack with queen g4, and threatened bishop takes h6. So he unpinned himself by moving the king. Now I asked him if I win, then will he stream with him? I went queen h5, and we laughed at what would happen if I drew this game. Samay kind of fell into my trap and played king h7. It's not at all a bad move, but it helps me in the attack. Therefore, in the game spirit, I pushed g4. Samay retreated his bishop into the defense. I went queen h5 to avoid any discovery from the black bishop. Samay cemented his knight on d3, and I continued with g5. He exchanged his knight with my bishop. Samay also tried to play with my mind and took the b2 pawn. Everyone laughed here as Samay said, "You made me play chess in party." I pushed f5. Samay then collected the c3 pawn also. We exchanged the pawns on h6, and I played king h2 to bring my rook on the g-file. I played a few mind games here. We both brought our rooks on g-file, and then Samay played bishop d7 to connect his rooks. I played f6 and gave a quote that when you find a good move, then you should find a better one. Samay played queen d3, so he can bring back his queen defense if required. I centralized my rook, and just to let you know, I'm 2 pawns down, so if my attack fails, then I clearly lost. Samay pushed c3 and I played rook e3 with a tempo. Samay saved his queen and put it on d2. I thought I should bring my knight into the attack. Samay got greedy and collected my AA pawn. But now, he is completely losing. I got excited as I won the exchange. Samay made the final mistake by playing rook g8. As after we exchanged our rooks, there was a forced mate in 3 moves. I spotted the mate and told him your bishop is a traitor and delivered the checkmate. Samay first congratulated me, and then he trolled me a bit. It was fun hanging out with Samay Raina. If you enjoyed the video, then do like it, and to watch more such amazing videos, subscribe to Chess Saga.